Hello, and welcome to Early Morning Vampire Love. Just kidding. Welcome to Nocturna skips sleep so she can stream. Hi everybody! Hey look, it's an hour earlier. But hey, I actually managed to wake up at 5 after a solid hour or so of sleep, so it's all good. I should be good. Now if only the stream delay will cooperate today. Wouldn't that be lovely? So yes, hi everybody. And usual disclaimer, if you're watching this on YouTube and it looks like crap, go watch the VOD on Twitch. It's under highlights if it's not under recent broadcasts, depending on when you're watching this, because on Twitch the quality is way higher. Alright, also I should probably be on for almost 3 hours today, which is new and exciting for me, because last couple times I only managed to get almost 2 hours stream. But hey, maybe this morning I can get an almost 3 hours stream. But yeah, I'm barely awake, haven't eaten, barely slept. We should be good to go, right? Right. But yeah, in all seriousness, I just managed to sneak in a 2-hour stream this past weekend, and I realized how much I missed it because I hadn't streamed for almost 11 months, and I really do miss it. So now I'm like, might as well get up 3 hours early because it's the only time there's peace and quiet. So here I am. We'll see how long I can keep this up, though, right? We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the game, and we just got through most of the exploring the ruins of the crypt. We're just about to hit some button and see what happens, because what could possibly happen if you hit a button in the crypt? I mean, sure, it'll be fine, right? And as for our goal in this stream, we got a little bit of approval out of our very pale man with the strange mark on his neck, who could or might possibly be a vampire. Who knows? But yeah, we got a little bit of approval out of him, but we haven't gotten very far on that yet. Also, one thing that I noticed or thought about after I ended the stream yesterday, because when you're streaming, you tend to forget things that you do automatically when you're playing yourself. Yesterday I was having this issue where I picked spells for Gil, and he had stupid spells in its place instead of the ones I picked. And it was annoying. And this is why. Prepare the spells. You can't just learn them and expect them to be there. You actually have to tell the game, hey, I would like this spell now, thank you. Okay. Because I said, even though I know there's people that like Fog Cloud, I hate it because it blinds me on people and it can just go elsewhere. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Alright, so I'm trying to ignore the fact that there is a delay on the stream again. I'm hoping it's not going to be as bad as yesterday. But it doesn't look like it's as bad yet, so let's hope. Knock on wood, whatever you gotta do. Chant, I don't know, something. Because yesterday the stream was ridiculous. Okay, but it looks like this is what I had forgotten to do, because when you're streaming, your brain can only process so much information, and you forget things that you know automatically. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I got rid of Mean Girl number 1 and replaced her with Mean Girl number 2. Not because I like Lae'zel any better, but because Lae'zel talks less. And as much as I love dialogue companion, companion dialogue, it's 5 a.m. folks, but as much as I love companion dialogue, it gets really annoying when one companion will always talk when the only companion I want to talk to has a hilarious line. But instead, some other companion talks and you miss it. So she got a timeout at the camp because she's always interrupting my boy. Always. I miss so many good Astarion lines anytime Shadowheart's in the party, because the game thinks that everybody who plays the game only wants to hear about what the hot girl has to say. And they forget about the hot boy. And we all want to hear what he has to say because his voice, oh. All right, I'm fine. Let's kill some things, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? We shall. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill some things, starting now. Uh-oh, what did I do? Shocking. Undead. Coming to life. In a crypt. In an RPG. Who could have seen that coming?
Something just woke up.
Oh, you get to go first. Lovely. You missed, though. Okay. So, this is some weird initiative. Dead Boy gets to go first, and Lae'zel gets to go second. Different. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. We can work with it. Okay. Target is too far. It is a... Well, luckily for us, Noseless here can jump 900 feet. Alright. Now, can you go smack him? No, you still can't. Alright, fine. Fine. Now, he's a caster. He's gonna go up there. Should I pin him down? Yeah, we'll just shoot him. Although this guy has more health. This one's more of a pain. See, who gets to go next? Gil. And then me. So we'll go after this guy. Look at this. 45% chance to hit him in the butt, but 70% chance to hit him in the head. Alright. But you missed anyway. Oh my god. Lae'zel, my dear. Just don't. Alright, and I thought shared initiative was fixed, but yesterday it completely skipped over my bay. So we're gonna go back to my old way of doing this, which is clicking when it's multiple people's turn, just so it doesn't skip them. Alright. And since we got castas who are very annoying, we're gonna put that right about there. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Gal, why you always gotta be in my way? Why you always gotta be in my way? Hello? Can I please get over, Gil? Game, cooperate. Because guerrilla tactics, FTW, we'll just hang out in here. Okay, who else's turn is it? Gil's. Alright. So, who shall you attack first? Guess this dork, since he's right there. And then you can dart into the room. He's got 10 points. 10 points. So let's just start off slow. We'll save the good stuff for when there's more of them in range.
Eat this!
Oh, 1 point. Look at you, gal. Try to redeem yourself. Get in there. Alright, that's everybody's turn. Next. See? It would have just skipped. Alright. Hey, babe. Kill some things for us, won't ya? Alright, so, phone, it is really not a good time for you to be bugging me. So, why don't you just F right off. Okay, let's see. So do we want to put Star up there because he does more damage melee, but I really don't want him near these people. Yes, in case you didn't know. Astarion is Star when you're close. Okay, it does do more damage, but I really don't want him. I guess we could. We'll see. How far can I get you? Okay. Don't know why you did it that way, but that's fine. This way. Can't move any further because you don't have your second bonus action yet, so this will have to do. What is that about? Bizarre. Okay. moving on. Oh, I see how you're gonna play. You're gonna attack my boy. And you're gonna be smart by staying over there. See, this is why I was gonna leave him back there. Alright. How about this? What was that called? It didn't even say miss. Did she actually hit him? It's too early for that kind of thing. Okay, my turn. Alright, since I don't have any of my real powers yet, should I go up there? And be a bear? Grr. Don't think I can reach them. Let's go up here. Okay, they're still silenced, right? Yes, these two are, but the other ones are being smart and staying over there. So, we're gonna have to do the tactics I normally do. But, for now, that's an action, not a bonus action. Lame. Okay, what's the best way to do this? I don't know. Alright. See, these two are silenced, so they're not that big of a problem right now. So I guess we'll attack this dork instead. Now I can't get back any further. So I guess we'll just stay here. Okay. Kill. What you gonna do, boy? See, I took a different tactic than I usually do. I thought I was gonna be fancy, but I figured let's do something different. But different is not a good plan all the time. So this guy's got 14 left. Those two aren't a problem. It's the two on the other side that are the problem right now, because they're not silenced yet.
Tormentum.
Okay, can you get back in there? Probably not. You can block the door though, that's good. Yeah. Alright. Next. Oh, fine, you suck too, cool. Oh, Star, my darling, my honey, baby, my sweetie, you got some hurting going on. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do first. First, we gotta get this crap all marked because I forgot to do it, and it's annoying. Okay, secondly, hello? Why are you all the way over there, weirdo? Okay. Get rid of those because they're annoying. Okay. Third Star, how about some dried sausage links for you? There you go. Thank you. That is more like your usual performance. Okay. Get up there. All right. Next. Lae'zel, you've been upgraded to bait. Hey, go ahead, hit Lae'zel. It's fine. Okay. Because she can do this. Then cannot reach him. These two are silenced. She can't reach him either. Why did I even bring you, dear? Alright, that's right, bait. Okay, those two are silent, so you guys are just gonna be annoying and stupid and make noises at us. So, instead, we go right here. Alright. Bring it on. Which one of you two wants to come say hi to Lae'zel? Decide amongst yourselves. Okay. Now, Kel, what shall we have you do today? Can you even hit them from over here? No, because it'll be path interrupted. Alright. That's fine. You got 10. You got 1. Thank you. Now, get back here. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. My turn. Star, my love. You got a boo-boo. See, that's a bonus action in a spell slot. That's an action in a spell slot.
Take
That's your babe. That's your babe. Alright. Now. I'm trying to decide if I should try to go forward. Yeah, because I don't want to give up this. We'll just get this dork out of the way first. Alright. Now, if Lae'zel doesn't kill both these guys, which she probably won't. I mean, if they're both alive by the time I get to my next turn, I might go bear. Alright. Star. Star, my darling. Alright. Can you hit him? What is going on? I don't understand. Does not compute. You never miss. How about you go up there? Alright, go up there. Thank you. Alright. See, now these guys can still hit him, is the thing. So, ba-doom. Next. Yeah, there's still a delay, but it's not as bad as yesterday. Not yet. Color spray on Lae'zel. Alright. You gotta be careful. You can't go too far because you'll get silenced. But you're not gonna be very useful to me. Back here. Alright, fine. Alright, my turn. Alright, can I even get to them? Is the first question. This is a bonus action, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, because even if I change, I won't be able to get to them. I'm silenced now. What? And she's sleeping. Of course she's sleeping. Freaking non-elf. Okay, fine. Critical miss. Wow, we're getting better and better, folks. Better and better. Alright. What was that called? Not in his vision cone. Why didn't she stay hidden? Alright, Star. Your turn. Let me see. just wanted to go to the steps, but of course the game said, yeah, we're gonna take the long way around. It's fine. Alright. So, just chill there for a minute. Lizelle, who's sleeping, as usual. Useful. So yeah, that silence would have worked better if I would have stayed back by the door, which is what I usually do. But I decided to try to go out there and meet them, and it ended up not being a good idea. Okay, these guys both have 10. And you're silenced, of course. Of course you are. Now, can you hit him? Or are you still silenced? Okay, now you can't. 1, 2.
Tormentor.
Okay. A little better. Alright, then me. You've got 1, and you've got 10. Alright. At least I don't keep you from turning into a big bear. Good to know. Hi, how are you? You're dead, that's how you are? Okay. Alright. Star. Okay. He could probably get over there, but thank you. Okay, Z's. Now I'm a bear. Oh. My darling wants to talk. Look at that. When dialogue hogs get left at camp, darling wants to talk. Imagine that. Alright. So, first of all, let's save. Always save after a fight. It's like law. Okay, darling, what would you like to say?
Sorry bones guarding dusty trinkets. Pathetic.
Yes. The monsters, I wouldn't give them a second thought.
Fair enough. But you never know when you might become one yourself.
Something you want to say? Any confessions you'd like to make? Anything like that? Anything? Okay, so Star is a little bit hurt, but not too bad. Okay. So we'll just have him eat something, and then we'll go and finish this place. I don't know what that was. I know it's not your favorite food, but have some cheese. Sorry. Alright, have a carrot too. There you go. Now don't we all feel better? Okay. Did I get this chest that's over here? I don't even remember. Oh, did it? There. Yes, I did get this chest. Alright. Let's go finish this. Yes, that one was empty too, right? Yes, okay. Down we go. Boom. Just hop off there. Big furry butt. Grab
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Why are you talking, Gil? Why are you talking? Alright. Now, I don't mind Gil that much. But I mind anybody who interrupts my baby. That's against the rules. Okay, so I just got the little fancy necklace that's in here. Now, I think... Now, normally everybody just put this on themselves. But, don't you think that somebody might have more of a logical reason to speak with undead people? Like maybe they possibly could be some version of undead? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, those fang marks in his neck could just be a birthmark. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Alright, yeah, let's go open the tomb. I can't talk though, so I don't know. Should probably de-bear. Alright, let's go talk to this sarcophagus. Besides, I love the new Speak with the Dead animation. So who would I rather have in that cutscene? Myself or someone else? That is the question.
So he has spoken,
Yep,
and so thou standest before me, right as always.
Early access gave him a doppelganger.
What a curious way to awaken.
Yes,
Now,
curious.
I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Okay, so yeah, he glitched out. They fixed his design, so he looks a little better, but for some reason that gave him an evil twin in the cutscene. Maybe Lizelle should be talking to him. Neither of them have noses. They have so much in common. Alright, doo-doo. So he has spoken. What he are you talking about?
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question?
I'm looking at the delay. It's maybe about 35 seconds. Alright. Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again. What is the worth of a single mortal life?
It might be closer to a minute, because he just asked the question the second time, and you guys are seeing it asked the first time. Alright, whatever. Okay. So, we'll say, depends on the mortal.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge.
Pretty sure there's no right answer for that.
Very
It
well.
happens everything you say.
I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again
Which
at
one
the
are you?
proper time and place.
You or your evil twin?
Farewell.
Just curious. Okay. But yeah, always make it a habit to do this quest, folks. Always, always, always. Because talking to that guy will make your life much easier in the long run. Trust me on this. That's all I'm gonna say. But talking to that guy will make your life much easier. And I know these are all empty. I just feel like clicking things.
How long has it been?
Okay. So we done with that? Yeah, the delay's like maybe a minute or two. Not quite two, but it's not as bad as yesterday, but it ain't great. Alright, we out of here. I think we've gotten all these guys, but I think they have gold on them for some reason after you kill them the second time. Alright. Out we go. Bye-bye, buddy. But yeah, don't skip this quest, folks, because, like I said,
What
just
a
talking to this guy will
mess
make your
the
life easier.
ages calls.
Alright, so now what is going on? So glad they added this, but I don't think it quite works yet. It just grays them out. That nonsense. Whatever. No, we're not gonna go looking for the Githyanke crush quite yet, folks. So we're gonna see if we can find a trader or three. And then we're gonna make a slight detour because there's somewhere I want to go that's kind of off the beaten path, but there's something there I want to get. Alright. But first we'll deal with finding a trader because we got lots of junk. I've already had to empty my pockets once. Okay.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
Huh. Well, Gil, then how about you be effing silent? Because nobody wants to talk to you. At least I don't want to talk to you. I'm sure somebody wants to talk to you, but it's not me. Alright. Speaking of Gil, we don't really need to do this, but we're going to. They're annoying. Yeah, go be silent now. It's okay, Star. I'll talk to you. You don't need Gil. He'll just be condescending anyway. It's jam. Okay. Now, I don't really have a problem, Gil, but that was a bit uncalled for there, Gil. Starian's got that voice. Why wouldn't we want him to talk? Okay. So, which way? That's back there. This is the thing we want to do. Okay, this is where Lae'zel's dumb butt was hanging up. The dead people that I didn't want to kill because I like her better than them, but she's a companion. Or like them better than her. I can't talk, it's early. Alright. Let's go get this waypoint that is so easy to miss because it's completely out of the way. Thank you. So you're gonna use it a lot, unless you pull a dum-dum and get the traitors killed. See, it's like, I get that people think it's fun to do the evil campaign or the murder hobo campaign, but my thing is, first of all, when you do evil or murder hobo, you end up getting traitors killed, and there's very few traitors. So getting traitors killed is never a good idea. Never, 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 never. And then, also, if you want to do evil murder hobo stuff, that generally involves killing people as soon as you meet them. And then you miss out on so much story, and a bunch of quests, and everything else. I know Larry wants people to do the evil thing, whatever. But the thing is, it's like, if I'm going to miss out on story, it's not acceptable. I don't like it. I mean, yeah, you get a different story when you do evil, but if you're killing people randomly, that's less people that you can talk to, less people you can get info from, less people that can give you quests, and it's just kind of annoying. But hey, whatever. It's also why I don't understand solo runs, where you don't have any companions with you and you miss all their story, or speed runs where you just jump to the end and miss everything. I'm like, what's the point? It's an RPG. Enjoy the story, thank you. But anyway. Guys, talk. Thank you.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gates,
Aaron
Zevlor,
being a
now!
butt. That's what's
You
going on.
let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
Oh, you mean there's goblins in this game? Well, I'm sure
By
it's
the
just
nine hells!
this
Open
bunch.
the gates!
We won't see any more of them after this, right? No. If you played the game before, you're just laughing, I'm sure. Oopsies.
Cannon! No!
Need a Kevlar rope, cannon.
Shit! Form
Nobody
of
else is
mine!
up this early either, it looks like. Actually, there were a couple other people streaming this. Lae'zel, where are you pulling these high initiative rolls out of? Because you don't usually have them. Now, can you go smack this jerk? Jeez. Where'd that come from? Okay. So we'll just leave her there for now, I think. Yeah, she should be down there, I guess, but she can go a little closer. Alright, next. Yeah, you guys are on the cutscene now with the goblins running up. That's how much the delay is at the moment. Silly humans sleeping again. Hey, Star. What's she gonna do? So, do I want him down there in the thick of things, or do I want him up here picking people off? Because it's like, yeah, he's really good melee, but... Those are really good range, too, so... Oh, 10 damage. Enjoy that. Okay. Next. Oh, it's Gel's turn. Look at that. Okay, Gel, sneak over here. Oh. Well, dang. Who forgot to do arcane recovery again. Oopsies. Sad when I'm streaming, I forget things I just do naturally when I'm playing on my own. So, we'll... What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do this. Back up a little bit. I don't know why you're standing on midair, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Stuff I normally always remember. Of course, it's early and I'm streaming, so I forget things, as usual. Alright, next.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastard! Make way for the Blade of Frontiers!
Alright, let's see which will it will be today. Because before patch 4...
There is no escaping the Blade.
Before patch 4, he never ever ever used his most powerful ability. Then he started using it again, finally after patch 4. And then the last playthrough I watched, he wasn't using it again. So I don't know what's going on there. Alright, it's me. I suppose I should go down there. I'm so not used to doing the whole melee thing. I just... See, I've got all these things that I'd rather use. Booyog over there. Guiding bolt. I don't know. I'm just like 30%. Jeez. Alright, that's 88. It's a little better. Ooh. Toasted puppy. Alright, I guess we'll do the bear thing. Since that's what I guess I'm supposed to do. You know, I like melee better. Range better. Yeah. What the hell was that called, dude? How was that leaving your melee range? I wasn't even in your melee range until now. You're cheating, buddy. You are cheating. But anyway. Okay. Rude. Move on.
Munder's fault to keep it.
Zev, nobody's aiming at you. You really don't need mirror image right now, buddy. You get your ass out of here. Thank you. I'm following you. I'm following you. Okay. He's almost dead. Good. Oh, one person actually aimed at Zevlor. I guess they heard me. Oh, you killed something. Congratulations, Aridin. Starry star, star. Who shall you mortify? Bugbear's almost dead, and those two are right on his face. Guess we should help Will. Maybe. Ain't great though. Where the hell are you going, buddy? Whatever. Okay. I don't think you can get far enough to do that. No. So how about we just go over here, try to keep Will alive. Alright. Welcome back, Ramira. Did you have a nice nap? Okay, Gel. You gonna be useful here? No, because you're out of spell slots. Of course you're not gonna be useful. Guess we should aim at this dude, because this one's gonna be pretty much dead soon. Hopefully.
Eat this!
Get up here, too. Higher the better. Oh my god! Will used another warlock power? What the hell, dude? Oh my god. See, if you guys didn't play before patch 4, you don't know how amazing that is, okay? First of all, before patch 4, he would never, ever, 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 ever use any warlock powers. Then, right when patch 4 came out, he started using Eldritch Blast. And then, when I watched another playthrough recently, he was sticking people with his little knife again, like some dime store warlock who doesn't even know his own class. And then he just used Arms of Hadar right there? What? I'm so confused. Impressed, but confused. Okay. Bear, go kill something. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Kill things. Vroom. Hello, mister. Goodbye. Almost goodbye. You got 4 points left. Okay.
Tormentum.
Lele, what's she gonna do? I don't think Cleve will hit both these guys, will it? Oh, it might. It might. It might. Might also hit Barton, but we don't care about him. Barth, whatever his name is. Jeez, crits. Crits for days. And I didn't even turn on weighted dice, I swear. Unless it turned itself on. Let me look. Because that's way a lot of crits. No, it's not on. Okay. Interesting. I'll take it. Okay. Now. This away. Hi. How are you? His name Barton or Barth? I don't know. He usually dies every single time I play. Barth, that's his name. Alright. Well, I don't think Star is going to be able to get over there. This. What is going on? I don't understand. Astarion never misses. And he's like missed 4 times in this playthrough. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. Oh, is this... Oh, you know what? I think it might be built into the game that he starts out pretty good and then gets worse and worse and worse until a certain event. And then he's really good after that. Maybe that's what happens. Okay. It'd be cool if they could program it that way. Next. Are we really down to 1 bad guy? Alright. See, good things happen when Will finds out what class he is. Gil, my darling.
Witness the might of the blade.
Oh look,
That
we
was
got
the
to
last
stab
of them.
something, Will.
Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Yeah. Levels! We got levels! Alright. First we're gonna loot. And then I think we're gonna go to camp, or maybe, we'll see. I've got 2 spell slots left. Gil has nada. While I'm thinking about it, would you just do this, Gil? Alright, so let's do some leveling, then some looting. Then we'll figure out what we're doing after that. Okay. La la la, I don't need that. Moonbeam! It's all over, folks. I got Moonbeam. What else do I want, though? Let's see. Heat metal. Enhance ability. Thunderwave. Entangle. See, I don't need Entangle if I got Gil with me, because he's got Grease, which is kind of sort of the same thing. And if I use Enhance ability, then I won't have to bring Shadowheart into the party for conversations to cast Guidance, so I'll get that. I'm not going to use it that often, but at least I won't have to switch my party around then. So do I want Thunderwave, or do I want something else? Lesser Restoration's not bad. The thing is, if I got Moonbeam, I ain't gonna need any of these other powers. At all. If you got Moonbeam, you're set. Heat Metal's kinda cool. Thunderwave is good if none of your friends are around you. Just go with that for now. It's like Moonbeam, it's really all that matters. Flame Blade's kind of interesting too. I think we'll just go with this for now. For now. Alright. Next. Wait. Where did my hill go? Don't I have a bear hill? Did I lose it for some reason? Why do I not have that no more? I don't understand where it went. I haven't played Circle of the Moon before, but is that some weird rule? You only have that unless you pick something else, then it disappears? What? I don't understand that. It even left the space there. Is that a glitch? Did it go away for some reason? I don't know what it did. But we need to de-bear so we can fix our hotbar. Okay. Don't care about that really. Okay, let's move things around again. Stop it. Okay, move that to there. That's a spell slot, that's a spell slot, that's a spell slot. That is. I don't understand, though, what happened to the bear hill. I don't know why it disappeared. If somebody else knows more about Druid than me, please tell me why that disappeared. Because that's a little strange. Okay. Anyways. You done? You done? Okay. You, my dear. Beef. Yes, Arcane Trickster is fun, but that second bonus action is the end-all and be-all in many a fight. So he can be Tifa. Alright. I really wish they'd fix that too. For some reason now the helm shows up in level up screen even when it's hidden. It's very annoying. Gil, dear. Why is it doing this to me again? I don't want that. Stop putting it there. I don't want it. I don't like it. It can go away. Alright. Scorching Ray is really nice, but this is also really good for some particular instances that you might need it. This is also really nice. Misty Step is a must-have. Area range would probably be good, but how often do I use it? This is nice too. I don't know. Yeah, I like Scorching Ray, but this is very useful at times. Also, this is necessary at times too. Gal, you have too many spells and not enough slots. Fix this. Go away, Foglot. Stop stalking me. I don't want you. I don't like you. Go away. Alright, I'm fine. Maybe I am not good at understanding the point of putting the same spells in both places, but it seems to me if I don't waste slots putting the same spells in both places, they just disappear. I don't know why. That up there. Jolt sleep to do. Visibility, I don't know. I want it, but I do like sleep, but I guess we'll leave it like that for now. Now, did you change crap on me again? See, what's the difference between spells and prepared spells? That's what I really would like to know. Why do I need to put these in both places? I don't understand. Okay. Let's see what he actually ends up with now. It's anybody's guess because they seem to change when I hit accept. Alright. Misty Step. These are all spell slots, right? See, invisibility's not here. It's there. So what I think I'm going to do is, once I get him his feet, I'm going to get him lightly armored. Then I can get rid of mage armor and put in invisibility. I think that's how it's going to have to work. So we'll leave it as is for now. Okay. Lizelle, dear. Okay. No, I don't want menacing attack. I mean, yeah, frightening them is nice, but I want them to stay in melee range so she can kill them. Eldritch Knight, yeah, fun, but honey baby child, her intelligence is 11. So no. Guess you're good there. Okay, and I'm the only one that's taken any damage. So let's see if there's something I can quickly eat. Okay. Good thing there's a bunch of food we can steal in this place. 20 I guess we'll have to do. Why do you have a bunch of stuff, babe? What are you doing, Gold? That's not for you, our delicate ends. Alright. Do you have both your poisons on your bar? No, you do not. Alright. I guess I'll send that to camp. Don't know if I'm ever going to put it on Shadowheart or put her back in the party, but we'll see. Alright. Go loot some things after we save, so we don't have to do all that leveling up nonsense again. Okay. Did all the good guys actually live this time? Superhero jump. Yay, got the cursed gloves. I'm so happy. Alright. But I'm still quite impressed that Will actually used Arms of Hadar. I've never seen him use that, except when I'm controlling him. Alright.
One crisis after another.
Moving onward. Got about almost 2 hours left since I got up earlier this time. Alright.
Feel like we're being watched.
Alright.
You let...
Oh, all the good
There are
guys.
children here, you
Alleged
fool!
good guys lived.
We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
I look so unimpressed. Alright, let's see. Yep. We'll go with, where there's one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up.
She's right. We should scrum while we can. Right. Lead the goblins here, then leave the rest of us to fight them off, you coward!
Oh, wow.
What's it gonna take to shut you up, Horns?
The human's
Aaron.
eye twitches.
Nobody likes
He's
you.
about to
Okay, buddy?
blow.
If you want me to take both of you down, I will. Otherwise, knock it off. Thank you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us. At least we agree on that.
Cal and Shadowheart rarely approve of the same thing. That was odd.
Time to pack. We need to leave.
What do you want, Liesel?
We must move quickly and find this Zorru.
Your cutscene got lost, babe.
That was close. Far too.
Haven't seen this one before. I mean, it's a druid one. I just probably didn't have her with me before. Alright. We should at least look for a healer while we're here.
You would dare waste our time.
Shut up. Gale and Shadowheart approving again. Alright, I think they've completely changed Shadowheart's personality in patch 4, because she never agrees with Gil. Alright.
We seek Zorru by condition of our partnership. Deviation means your death.
F off. You just threatened me, you little skank. You can go die. I really don't want you around.
By either the tadpole's doing, or by mine.
Go away. The hell? You're threatening me. You're literally threatening me because I said we should at least look for a healer. You need to die. Yeah, that's right. F off. I'm fine. Okay. She's literally threatening me because I said we should look for a healer. What a bitch. Okay.
Forgive that display.
Oh, look, it's another
Aradin's a
bot.
blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him.
I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm
I'm
grateful
only
all
half
the
drow,
same.
babe.
I'm Zevlor.
Bye, bot. Is Lizelle controlling that bot? I bet she is. Alright. I'm only half drow, just for the record, hun. What is this place?
A druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Okay. Leave.
Thank you again for your help out there. We're raised to fear the drow, but you've earned your place here.
Half drow,
I'll make
buddy.
sure everyone here knows that.
Yes, I'm not being very chatty with him. Of course we're still going to talk to people, but I'm not going to say we're going to talk to people. Come on. Bigger problems, right? Okay. Let's go grab some stuffs and then sell some stuffs. More food. Don't do that to me. I don't know why. I was saying this the other day, but somebody told me I should use DX11 instead of Vulcan. Ooh. But ever since I switched to DX11, I've been getting these random little freezes, and I never got those before on Vulcan. So it's kind of strange.
The bloody goblin!
Yeah.
Arca, no.
I'm fine with that.
Cannon didn't deserve this!
I just seen if the backpack was over there, if it was further in. There's a backpack you can grab too. I don't even remember what was in it. But let's steal this guy's food first of all, since he doesn't care, apparently. Let's try and shut that off. Alright, buy my junk, buddy. NPC I talked to.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met, and thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? I lower my prices for fellow druids.
Thanks.
But you'll need to be quick. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
I'll take that bit and that bob. Guess that too. Some of this other stuff's kind of nice too, but we'll wait. We'll wait for now. So wares. And the ones I forgot to mark as wares. Screw you, cursed item.
Calm down.
Okay. And always remember to hit this, otherwise you're just giving stuff away. Thank you. Alright, little Miss Skank who's threatening me. Does she even have this on her hardware? I think she does because I fixed it on the ship. Whatever. Okay. No, you can't have that. It's a mere portion of the fine you owe me for that nonsense at the gate, you little... Okay, I'm fine. Gil, yeah. You have one whole thing to sell. Yeah, you can help pay for her fine too. Darling, what do you have? That stuff's okay. And I'll hold that for you too. It's okay, it's fine. Alright.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Yeah, let's make sure she's got her thing in there. I think she does. Everybody's got the things where they belong. Alright. These can go to Bay. Apparently I stole that off of Shadow. It's fine. Okay, we're good now. Why do you even have this? Whatever. Don't care. Okay. Save again. Still have to do all that again. And go chatteth with some people. Now.
Calm down.
No.
Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
I want to talk to these cows. Forget what's in there. Nothing too important though. Oh, I can't. Alright, I'm sure we'll be back here.
Swing and swing and...
Alright, Will. Let's go deal with you.
Children! Look who's here.
Go on. Give me your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire. I can't sing.
Not bad. Again.
Smack him. Good. I love kids, really.
Hey, keep focus. See how I used your own force against you?
I can't do it.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
Didn't you, though? Sorry. Yeah, kid, remember, if you become a warlock, always stab people with a pointy stick instead of using your powers. Right, Will? Okay, I'll cut him a break. He has finally learned how to use his powers, but it took him a damn long time. Okay. Hey there, can I have a word?
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. An unknown face commands your mind. Blue skin, gnarled horns.
Chuck! He is infected.
Hello? Yeah, we're infected too.
I'll
Hot
be damned
kettle,
to the
bitch.
hells.
Still
You
ticked
were on
off
the
at you.
ship.
A strange sensation courses through you, and Will's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Normally I don't like using the illicit powers, but fine. Try peering further into his mind.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The creature appears again. Blue skin, twisted horns, and wings stretching wide behind it. Your minds part again, leaving your skull throbbing.
Ouch. Careful you don't push the brain bugs too far. They'll leave you hurting.
Keep it up, kid.
If I had to guess, you took a bumpy ride on a mind flayer machine, same as me. And I've been having the strangest dreams.
I haven't turned into a mind flayer just yet. But sooner or later, my luck will run out.
Been thinking I need a healer. And I reckon you've been thinking the same.
Okay, and is it just me, or do they need to fix the load screen? Because that chick don't look blue to me. She don't look blue to me at all, but hey, whatever. Okay, sooner the better. I don't need this thing bursting through my skull.
I've been waiting for this druid Halcyon to return. They say he's pretty powerful. He could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him. We better go find him before we start growing talons and tentacles.
Well, why don't you tell Lizelle about that? She threatened me just because I said I was looking for a healer. And I know you got a thing for her for some reason. So maybe you can chat with her if you think she's so dang great after that. Sorry, okay. Anyway. Alright. Come with me if you want, but I won't stand for trouble.
Excellent idea, but I have a condition.
Of course. Now a condition. You cannot be serious.
Look at these kids. They've no chance on the road, not while goblins infest it.
I've got the grandest of plans. You and me, we kill the goblin horde's leaders. That should scatter the buggers. Frontier justice, I call that.
That's not
what
a
say you?
plan as much as a idea. But whatever. Okay, go to my camp and wait for me.
A splendid plan. Let's chat there.
Bye-bye. Alright, so since we don't have, actually I should just do a real quick. Since I can't turn into an animal and talk to these cows.
Any questions,
Where did
children?
I put that oat bucket?
Guess I should hurry up and get to, actually.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could
I
at
was gonna
least
say
make a run
I
for
should
it.
go to camp, but before I do that, I guess we'll go talk to Zoru, because I don't want to have to remember to put Lae'zel back in my party again. Nope, sorry, wasn't trying to click that.
Again.
Alright, let's go talk to
Swing
Zoru.
and swing and parry.
Right here.
By Mordai's eyes, another one.
Yep, she is a scary bitch.
My friend's blood
Can't
not
stand
enough.
her.
Come
She's
to rip me
frightening,
open
dude.
too.
Probably.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yeah, don't remind me. She was just threatening me at the gate, dude. Can you believe the nerve? The nerve! Yeah, I'm probably gonna 86 her in a minute, because she's kind of just a skank who needs smacked really hard, because she was threatening me. Threatening me! Can you believe the nerve? Sorry. Okay. Yes, and I suggest you do. She says, or else we'll never hear the end of it. She'll go on and on for days, and be a whiner even worse than she already is. Just do it, just do it.
Lower.
Hurry up, buddy, or else we're gonna be here forever, and we'll never hear the end of it.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass.
Oh, roads lead to Baldur.
Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
There are people that like her, right? Right? Sorry, it does not compute.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
See, this is what people don't get. Almost every if you take all your
Gods, deliver me.
Combined knowledge of Astarion, if you've listened to every single one of his data mine lines, as I have done, you know that everything he says is pure sarcasm. And people just take it at face value, and they're like, oh, he's evil. No, everything he says is sarcasm. Trust me, if you listen to all 6,000 lines he has, most of which aren't even in the game yet, pretty much everything he says is sarcasm. And it's kind of hilarious. Oh, she wants to talk, doesn't she? You know what? You were just threatening me, yes, skank. Whatever.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Uh-huh. What comes next?
The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did she say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. And... yeah, I want to say that, but yeah, let's do this. Are her intentions sincere? Watch closely for signs of deceit. Considering she was just threatening me. Please pass. Yes.
Lozel's eyes drift downward. Something is off.
Yeah. I didn't like using this, but drawing the power within to enforce your will.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still.
I wasted it on will.
It needs to rest.
Well, give me another chance then. Dang it. What do you mean purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
I bet. Whatever.
Swing and swing.
Okay.
Parry. No. Ah.
Let's grab this other stuff.
And again. Swing and swing and. Oh.
All right.
Can I name my sword?
Go right ahead.
Yeah, we do need to go to camp, but there's a couple other things to do before we do that.
What I wouldn't do for better tools. Children.
All right.
Shoes. Well, where are my boots?
Let's go in here.
Every last one of you. You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca.
Yeah.
You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
Do nothing.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed. Here it comes, you little beast.
Hi, Zaza. I would say it's been nice knowing you, but, you know. Oh. Astarion, my darling. Do you have something to say?
I didn't take these refugees for killers. Maybe I've misjudged them. They're still going to die, but at least they're willing to fight.
Matter of fact. All right. The desperate and desperate people will do anything.
True. Back any beast into a corner, and you'll quickly see its teeth.
Something you have to say about beasts and teeth, dear? Anything you like to share right now? Anything? Anything? Anything at all? Oh, you mean we don't get Gel's whole stinking speech about the bar? What a loss. Okay. These are both empty, but we'll click on them anyway. I don't know why this is lockpicking impossible now. There's nothing in there anyway. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go to camp, but we still have some stuff to do.
What to bring?
Okay. Let's go down hither.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me too. I'm just sad.
I miss my forge.
And bored.
Let's get the information.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Yeah, whatever, bud.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me?
No.
I ain't exactly popular with this
I'm
lot.
get the quest to pop up on my journal. That's all, buddy. You could try to be a little friendlier.
Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off.
Same to you, honey. Charming. I can see why the locals like you so much.
Them devils ain't local. They're refugees. Fella who runs this place offered them shelter.
I should speak with that fella. Do you know where he is? Or whose home is this exactly?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though.
Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Do you think getting rich would be easy?
Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic, and from a wizard too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for.
Just tell me where to find the relic.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Leave. Alrighty.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Now, here's the question. There's two really cool lines you can get in this
Keep your blades up, children.
interaction back here. But I'm not sure if one cancels out the other now, because they have changed a lot about the grove.
Why, hello there, sweetness.
Auntie Ethel, one of my four favorite voice actors. Of course, it's Asarian, the narrator, Auntie Ethel, and Raphael. Those are my four favorites. Boy, a lot of people are talking. Octa, give me some food.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Apple's grey goo reminds me of home.
You've been on hard times too, huh?
It's all in the past.
That doesn't mean it's behind us, though, does it? Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Thank you. Okay, so I can get a couple really cool lines here, but I'm not sure if one cancels out the other. Just in case.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Throat if you can.
Go, myself.
Rest if you
Go
can't.
over there. Yeah, bye. Go.
Okay.
Don't want your dialogue hogging. Alright, I'll try talking to her first and see what happens.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp.
It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish?
Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Did anybody else notice that this little old lady has like 100 and some hit points? It's totally not suspicious. Alright. There's no need, I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
Oh, she just kills me. Alright. I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not, I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Peck?
Yes.
What's wrong?
I love him. That line. I got it to work by sending those two idiots away. Okay. I've got a mind flare parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map.
Thanks, hon.
I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Well, Tom, show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Here, take this junk that I picked up on the way to you. Actually, I don't even know if I can drink that. I'll try, I guess. Okay. Nobody else picked up anything, I'm sure.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
I know you have it.
Sorry.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off.
Alright.
I will.
Add to hotspot.
I won't leave you behind.
Support wands.
Take me. What I wouldn't do with vegetables.
Now I guess we can bring these two back.
Remember, you have teeth and claws.
Goblins aren't smart
Use
enough
them.
to poison their blades.
Yeah, she can come back now. I got my line. But I'm going to try to get another line too.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
Alright, so let's see if we can still get the other line.
Swing and parry.
You go talk to her.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh, interesting to see you strutting about in the sun. Ain't seen that before. And Auntie Ethel's seen her fair share.
What
Still, you're looking a little pasty, love. I've just the thing to perk you up.
So, did she just tell Astarion, who we totally don't know anything strange about him, did she just tell him how strange it was to see him strutting about in the sun? Now why would she find it strange for Astarion to be strutting about in the sun? I don't know. I wonder why she would say such a strange thing to him. I wonder. I don't know. Well, aren't you a perceptive one, madam?
I'm just curious about curiosities is all. And you seem like quite the curiosity.
Oh, he is.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
It's an expertly made healing potion. Nicely done.
Oh, stop with the sweet talk. Here, take the end of the batch, just in case. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Now, given everything Astarion says is sweet talk, so can't blame her for that one. Alright, let's see. Well, I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all.
So we're getting this again?
I once
Yep,
had
okay.
a fella
But we got the
who'd been
important one.
caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil.
So he does say the same thing, but we
But
got the
worry
other
not.
one.
I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I don't think I'll get more approval off of him, but I'll say that
As
again.
you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help.
I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but...
Yeah, she's just repeating the same stuff.
Yes,
But I just
may have something at home. I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map.
Gingerbread?
I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Yeah, we're good.
Nay, bother, love. Come back anytime.
See, now I love the fact that she just totally blew his cover.
Keep your feet planted.
But one thing I wish they would have done is made the companions respond to that. Because they kind of should. Because at this point, they don't know anything about why it's strange that he's in the sun. So it'd be nice if they did respond to that. Alright, so... now... wondering if we should go head downstairs or go to camp. But before I do any of that, I'm going to go and get more caffeine, so I will be back in a minute.
What to bring?
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Again. Swing and swing and parry. No! Ah! And again. Swing
I miss my forge.
Oh!
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father. Get him killed.
Well, it was his caravan.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Any questions, children?
I've got food, water, touch my dagger. And I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Yes, I am back. Now I do want to go to camp, but nobody's whined about being tired yet, so I guess we can go downstairs.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Before we do that. But yeah, they really should respond to that comment she made about him, don't you?
Any questions, children?
Get back, kid.
Is it this one?
I already told you I don't
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
How stupid are you?
Okay, up here.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Where's the other direction? I don't think we need to talk to Zevlor yet, right? Alright. The other way. Whatever. I can't turn into an animal and talk to these cows yet.
I have a smaller sword. This one's heavy.
Oh, poor baby.
I'll see if we can find you a dagger, child.
I don't know what triggers the quest that has to do with this kid.
He stares right
I've
past
seen
you
somebody
as
do
if
it,
you're
but so long.
invisible
I don't remember how he
or
did it.
boring.
Turn around to see what he's looking at.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Investigation. Search the rocks for an opening, huh? -1. Did it go well? Yeah, didn't see that coming. No, I'm not gonna waste a roll on
You
it.
look
I
the
don't care.
rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
I only got in there once and it was on a halfling. All that's in there is some extra loot. I'm not really worried about it. Oh, I got more presents for you, Star. Speaking of, can you go and take care of this? Thank you. Alright, onwards. No, I'm not talking to little con artist. I'm gonna jump off a cliff for all I care. Alright.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
My volume is working with my microphone.
Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Yeah, the only setting I changed was turning the game sound down a little bit since yesterday.
We could have
so
taken
I'm hoping my
those
mic
guards.
is still working, but kind of hard to tell since no
I'd
one's
rather
chatting.
you not get eaten by a bear.
Okay. What, people?
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Why? Okay, saw what's happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Whatever, girl. Alright. You've got your work cut out for you.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on.
Yeah.
I could try greasing palms. Ease things over.
Oh, because that went so well last time.
Do all the damn rituals you want! We're not...
What do you want, Bear?
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Excuse you. Half drow. And I'm a druid. Alright. Why? What's so special down here?
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
Yeah,
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Still want to smack you, buddy. Alright. Should we talk to Volo?
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands!
Really don't have any reason to talk to Volo, but I suppose we can talk to him, because he is kind of amusing. Guess we'll talk to him.
You there! Ah, my good friend.
Really?
You were at the gates just
We're
now,
friends.
no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And there's no overstating my disinterest. I've no time for questions.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins? Hardly. They were shape-shifted divas.
Ye gods! Can it be? How
They're lying
terribly
anyway.
compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want exactly?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Yes. Hold my tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Be careful, goblins aren't known for mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you have a quick tongue and an invisibility potion stashed in one's back pocket? Until we meet again.
Yeah, bye. That's 3 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Thank you, Lolo. Okay. Let's go deal with this nonsense. All these animals that I can't talk to because I need to go to camp first, but that's fine. I think we should go to camp before we go in here. I don't know. Should I? Don't know. Have to decide. Because I've still got spell slots. Gil's still got spell slots. The only thing I don't have is the wild shape thing. Nobody's complained yet, so I guess we'll go in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry!
Have you lost your senses, Koga? Release her.
Everybody's gonna hate this part. But that's fine. I've done it before.
Please! I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out every stranger.
Seriously, does Kate Blanchett do this chick's mocap? Because sure as heck looks like her. Alright, not gonna say anything.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete.
Yeah,
and keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Keep silent.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Whoopsie.
Atheist. Tila to me!
Oh,
God.
sucks.
By the gods, Koga, what have you done?
Kaga beating Kaga.
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
And Kaga's another person who nobody seems to know how to
Spare
pronounce her
your
name.
tears.
Even though all you have to do is listen to the people in the game and you know how to pronounce her name.
She still tried to run.
What do you want, Gil? This place is a snake pit in more ways than one. That poor girl, such sudden madness. Our priority remains to find a healer. The most dangerous snake is in our heads, remember? Distinctly, but it hasn't poisoned my sense of right and wrong just yet. How about yours? Dude, I didn't do nothing. I was just waiting for her to shut up. And unless you've played the game before, you wouldn't know that standing there would result in that. I was just waiting for her to shut up so I could talk to her. So you shut your mouth. Anyway. All right, you.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Not at all. That was quite a show.
Monsters both, then. Viper to viper.
No, not really.
No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove. Free from harm. Free of intruders.
So many new options since patch 4. Free from the threats of little children.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus during prayer, and interrupted the rite. Why? I don't know, or care.
You cast out the guiltless, you shame your order.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
Words you justify, or twisted to justify your cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
That's all you want. The refugees aren't my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
Yeah, I'm probably still gonna help them. I ain't gonna tell you that I'm gonna help them. I ain't gonna let you think that I'm ever gonna do what you want me to do, honey. But anywho. Yes, I'm sure everybody thinks that was harsh. But as I said before, unless you already know what's gonna happen, just letting her finish talking is not a crime in and of itself. And then being sarcastic, instead of saying what she expects you to say, is just another little slap in her face. Alright, let's go talk to Nettie, if we must. The Lords of Madness.
I pray the tieflings realize we are not to be trifled with.
Alright.
I just hope they leave. Then we could close this grove in peace.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that
You know
hurt?
what, actually,
Since when did we become killers?
I think I'm gonna go to camp first, just so I can talk to this dang bird. Actually, yeah. I don't think there's anything I can channel or whatever yet, is there? Yeah, I don't think I have that yet. The channeling the wild charge or whatever. So, I want to talk to these animals. So I'm going to go to camp before we deal with Nettie's stuff. Camp time. Oh, look who wants to talk. Look who wants to talk. Alright. Let's talk to all the people I hate first.
Great talent or not, no druid can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Give no credence to such fantasy. Are
you sure crush is our only path to a cure? Because I'm not.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. To all questions, the Kalir Library harbors answers. A gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Never accept gifts from Lich Queens. Alright. Books are fallible, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The plains are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
All right. And... I'm trying to decide if I should leave her behind. After all, she was threatening me at the Grove. Let's see, what are we doing next? I'll just leave for now because I want to see what's in her inventory before I decide. Okay, mean girl number 2. What do you have to say?
Something the matter?
No, not really. Yeah, those are just her usual things. Yeah, boy, what do you have to say?
Salutations.
Dealing with the goblins, what's your plan?
There's an old saying I just made up. To fell a dragon, you must chop off its head. These goblins are organized. It's no hamhead pulling the strings. We slither through their camp and off their leaders, quick as crickets.
You seem eager to help the tieflings?
Did you see those tiefling kids back at the Grove? They should be chasing frogs, climbing trees, not training for battles they can't win. Those people look at me and they see a hero. Imagine how bad they feel if they were wrong.
We could turn at any moment. How are you in such good spirits?
I reckon I could mutter and mope about till the brain bug takes me. But the truth is, I feel fine. Better than fine. And I've no plans to stop fighting the good fight.
Alright, enough of him. Okay. Gally, you got anything to say?
How can I help?
This is his usual thing, but I don't think I clicked it yet, so tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, the city of splendors. I'm a wizard of considerable and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Go on.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Fine. Alright, now, for the one I actually want to talk to. What do you have to say, my dear? You.
It's quite a sight.
Ooh.
The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
Am I disturbing you?
No. Just thinking. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash. Will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good.
I got it.
I don't want you to run off just yet.
Yes. I have been working this boy.
You're quite the ally after all.
Thank you.
Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed.
Such a sweetie.
I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Thank you. I have many talents if you want to explore them.
A delicious thought, but...
But what are you waiting for?
The right moment. I'm sorry. I need to clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Thank you. I have been working this boy. Yes. Thank you. And that's how you do it, folks. Okay. The right moment, you say, huh? Oh, yes. Yes. Mission part 1 accomplished. All right, now. Still says neutral, but hey, he's already being like, oh, the right moment. All right, so what do you have with you? See, it's like she's better in fights than Will, but after all her BS that she was giving me, I think she needs a timeout. So, maybe you should be a little nicer, Lae'zel.
I tire of this Faerun.
Yeah, she figured out how to pronounce
its
it.
temperate skies, its soft people. Would that I were doing battle among the
Why are you
tears.
still talking to me, baby? You want to do battle where?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Must be quite a shock to leave your crush behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears spanned Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble.
All right. Wait for me in camp.
Chook. You believe you can
Yourself.
survive without me?
I'm not arguing. Remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Whatevs, babe. Alright, Will, even though Lae'zel's better at fighting than you, she's getting on my nerves. So, we'll bring you along for a bit.
Well met.
I'd like you to join me.
Ah, that's the spirit.
Get him sorted out now. Agonizing and repelling. Only way to go. Hex, go away. Everybody loves it. I don't care. Placement spell. We'll just leave those alone. And another level. Misty Step is a must-have, but we'll look. Invisibility is also good, but Misty Step is more useful. Placement spell. We'll leave those alone. If there's anything we can give him, I think I just sold everything, so probably not. Yeah. Nothing of importance. Guess I should read that. Scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Loroka and the Arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazeth's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact. The night song for preservation of Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune are assured. Okay, great. So, leave this at camp because we don't really need to keep carrying it around. Oops, what did I just send to camp? Wasn't the right thing. Have to go get it out, whatever it was. And don't need all of these. Okay. Oh, crap. Your bar really needs sorted out, buddy. That can go there, that can go there, that can go there. This can go here. No, you go up here. Nobody likes you. Go away. Alright. I'm gonna see what I accidentally sent to camp. Oh, it was her stupid little hickey-maboo. Alright. Don't really care about that. Oh, sorry.
Speak.
Not trying to talk to you. Go away. Want to see if there's anybody hanging out down by the river. Nope, nobody hanging out down by the river yet. Guess we should go sleep. But yeah, that conversation with Astarion was quite pleasant, if I do say so myself. So, we shall take a nap now. Would you like to go to bed? Yes.
Where are you?
Right here. Sinking into the ground, because that's what you do. What?
Come, Silver. Stay close.
Alright, first of all, let's get you your familiar. Let's get you your armor.
This isn't why I became a druid.
Let's get you.
They were in the Hells, Barkeril. A
Your
furnace
reaction.
itself. You don't deserve Eldeth's peace a while.
Never took you for a coward.
I'm not.
What am I carrying?
Good. Not
87
another
pounds.
word, then.
Well, I was going to be a cat, because they're the least conspicuous of critters that I can turn into, but guess we'll do wolf. Hello. Alright. What do you have to say, rat?
You see a sharp intelligence behind its eyes. Is it a familiar or another druid enjoying their wild shape?
Okay, Ren and Pinta.
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
And sinks into the ground, apparently. Alright, so we talked to Ren and Pinta. Okay, could you guys stop running in circles? Oladan, that's the other one. Excuse me. Hold still, rat.
The rat watches your movements, but does not speak.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Silver. Is Tila still in here? I think Tila's still in here. Tila, oh, sneaky snake. Are you still in here? Don't see it. Alright, Silver, what do you have to say?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Fine. Yeah. That's what I think about that. Now, is Teal over here somewhere? Because Kago was just over here. Nope. Alright. What'd you do with your stupid snake, babe? Gonna chat with her. Alright, let's go talk to the bird. This bird is so hard to click on, though. Birdie, birdie. Hello? Let me click on the bird. Oh, for a second there I had it.
Please. I'm resting.
Something took a chunk out of you. What happened?
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
Prod the bird's wing.
Ah! Big dog. Null. I got too close.
I guess wolves aren't very gentle with birds. Alright. Where did you see these gnolls?
Hills. Near. Road.
The bird lapses into silence, her head lolling to the side.
Prod her again.
She lies limply on the table, completely still.
Whoops! Guess wolves aren't gentle with birds
Still have some
after all.
mugwort in the stores, but no blue leaf sap.
That is a lot of blood. All I do is nod your wing. My goodness. Alright. Fine. We'll stop harassing birds. Talk to this little chicky chick. Alright, Nettie. At least you're not as bad as you used to be.
Poor thing. She fought as hard as she could. It's the best any of us can do, I suppose. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. I hope you're good enough to cure what ails me.
Good enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired.
More than tired. Something crawled into my eye.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
I love number 2. What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Yeah, must we? Let's check see if the bird had anything.
Head on in.
If I must. Hello, dead boy.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I do like number 4. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things, studied them. Still, we have options.
Okay. What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
A little bit.
Looking closer, you recognize the branch. And it's no druidic cure. She's holding Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dalelands, and a deadly poison.
Sweet. Put the briar down and we'll talk.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
See, before patch 3, she didn't even try to help. She's like, I must poison you now. I must. Now past 200 rolls. So at least she tries to help now. Alright. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. Like the 3 of them standing here in case you want to try anything. Hun.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Put the thorns down and I'll tell you.
I'm trying to help you. But I need to be sure. So tell me, where'd you get that thing?
On a mind flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul.
Thank you.
You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I already told Starry I prefer knives. Sorry. More poison? I would have preferred a cure.
I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Alright, hand it over.
Swear it!
Bite me. I swear. My fingers are crossed behind my back, but I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
Yes, I know. I'll fix it, babe.
Thank you. Here.
He disapproves of me killing myself.
I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Thanks. What do you mean by should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down.
Yeah, goblins do that.
You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They might not kill someone carrying their parasite.
Or they might.
If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
But are you sure Halsin's there? He might be at the gym. He looks like he kind of lives there. Oh, wait, I haven't met him yet. Never mind. Alright. You're sure he can cure me?
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Great. Sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me.
The way I see it, you have 2 options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice. Truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
Great. All right, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there.
Yeah, they're jerks or tucked there.
All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there.
Thanks.
And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Right, whatever. Oh, look who wants to chat with me. Perfect. Yes, dear?
Nicely done. She actually believed you'd take the poison.
People believe anything that makes them feel better.
Well said. Let's drop that vial down the next well we find. And with that merry song in our hearts, let's go find this Halcyon fellow.
Yes, love. Whatever you desire. Alright. So, a bunch of scrolls and junk back here, but don't really need them right now. But I do want to give this to him. Pochba. Alright. Now, I think we took care of most of the stuff in the Druid's Grove, or at least most of the important stuff. So, this is where I said I wanted to make a slight detour before we get back to like quests and such. Now I only have about 20 minutes or so, but we'll see how close we can get.
No, don't go there.
What are you babbling about, woman? Okay, anyway. Yeah, I did most of the important stuff in here. I guess we should talk to Zevlor, talk to those cows.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
I guess I could talk to the pig here, too. I am carrying too much stuff to turn into the cat comfortably until they fix that. Don't think we're gonna get in a lot of fights between here and there. Cool. Where'd the piglet go? Oh, he's over there now. Excuse me, door.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The bull prances about, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Calm down, piglet.
Where's Halcyon? He promised me a mate.
Whatever. Let's go talk to this. Oh, that's that Magrin idiot. We don't want to talk to him. This bird talk to me.
Find our master.
Where are you going, babe?
Return to me then.
Imp, you're in my way.
Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
Not now! Places to be!
I need information, friends. Spare me a moment. For one of our own, but be quick. I'm looking for the Druid Halcyon. Where is he? That's what I'm trying to find out. I have to go. There's not a moment to lose.
She flutters into the air without another word, setting off at a determined pace.
Let's follow the bird. Right. There's another bird over here, right? Or is this the same one? I think it's a different one. Birdie. Hold still.
Shh! I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
I'd leave it up. It's your doll. Okay, whatever. He approves of that. I didn't even know that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This is better.
Thanks. Glad I could help with your interior design problems. Okay. All kinds of sleeping bears around here. No, we're not gonna let sleeping bears lie. And okay, I would like to be able to see. Can we get rid of this fog or whatever? Boss, wake up.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you.
Thanks,
what happened to you?
Tell him about your journey.
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Apparently. Fine, go back to sleep. Talk to this bear. There's another one down there, I think, but we'll wait. I think. You have to go somewhere else, but don't have a lot of time.
I'm sleeping.
Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator. I don't know why it says elevator instead of lift. We're all British here. Bye, honey. Alright, now, is this other bear down here? Can't see. I can't see. Up. What? What? Okay. The other bear is down there. Okay, other bear. Talk to all the animals while we're here, I guess.
He didn't come back, did he?
Nope.
His smell is gone. He's gone.
He's probably at the gym. Number 2. Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed 2 legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Sounds like he's dead. You look strong, why not go after him?
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Oh, alright, fine. I guess I gotta do everybody's work. Fine. Let's go talk to the cows. Up at the top. If I can figure out how to get there. Okay. I'm not used to this angle. I'm like, wait, what? Alright. Over there. Oh, we do have to talk to Zevlor too. But we'll talk to the cows first. So I can switch after I talk to them. Everybody on? Everybody? Scoot in, scoot in. Y'all here? I can't see. Sorry, my love. Could you come over here? Thank you. Alright. Go talk to cows, go talk to Zevlor, and then take our detour. Oh, hey, Timber. You're kind of annoying. Let's talk to you.
Get out!
Bite me.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
She deserved it. Ah! No. I will roll again. I will waste a roll on a squirrel. I don't care. Ah, take that. Squirrel lunged to your foot and bites it, and I kicked her.
No! What did you do?
Oh, it's everywhere. You ruined a perfectly good snack.
Astarion, darling, why are you snacking on squirrels? We have no reason to believe that you would want to snack on squirrels quite yet.
You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you were fighting to begin with.
To get that line off of Astarion? That was the only reason, I swear. But she did deserve it. She's a winchy squirrel. Should we go deal with this bugbear? He's probably gone by now, huh? Oh wait, I gotta talk to the cows. Oh well, forget it. We'll go see if this bugbear's still up here. Yes, he is. Stop. Stop where you are. Okay. Get him, imp. Why are my things disappearing? Didn't he have something there before? I don't know if that's a bug or what, but my bear one disappeared too. Way to go, imp. Actually, let's move you over here. Alright, and then me. Yep, it's back now. Good. How far can a wolf jump? Pretty dang far. Okay, what do we want? Inciting howl, exposing bite. Ha, take that. Let's move this way. Next. Run, Nadira, run. Astarion, dear. Can you get over here? I don't think he can get all the way over here. Can you do it? Not too far away. Fine, then we'll go up here. Thank you. Gel. See how close you can get. Get up there. Get up there. Alright, Buggy Bear. You got 9 left. Guess we'll just firebolt for now. Stop trying to aim at me.
Take this!
Wow, 1 point, thank you. Okay. Next. Well, how close can you get? Get up there. And up there.
Done!
Way to go, Will. Alright, next. You again. Oh, go imp. Alright. And then me. Munch, munch.
Bye. You have good timing.
Thanks.
Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly.
Where do you get
But
pink
you're not
hair dye
here
in
for
favor?
heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your
Thank you.
skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. But too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Oh, hi. It's you. Hoping my mic is working. Nobody's talking, so I'm not sure. But, alright. Let's see. You've got me, hand the coin over, and I'll be on my way. Well, hey, why not? Thank you.
That bloody Irenes!
Yeah.
Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Alright. So, if you can't hear me, hoping somebody will say that. Because nobody's chatted yet, so I'm not sure if my mic is working. Okay. We got the coin. Here you go, Starry. You can have that. Okay, so we're going to go talk to the cows. And I've got about 10 minutes. Not much.
He never hurt anyone. He always knew what to say when I was homesick.
That cracks me up. Oh, that's
He never let
disgusting.
it show, but he was homesick too.
Alright, so talk to the cows and then start heading in the direction of the detour that I wanted to take, but we're not going to get there because I only have about 10 minutes. Hey, cowses.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks?
Maybe I'm an ox too.
You have the smell,
You're
but
really
I do
nice
not
smelling
think
today.
so. You are not like the keepers here. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me,
Thank you for the follow.
only
Can't see
oxen,
who it is yet, but thank
only
you.
same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a delay, so I heard the little follow notification, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, it's got a lot of a delay, But, let's see. I'm just waiting to see the whole thing pop up. Because I heard the notification a while ago. My goodness, there's a delay today. I'm just waiting for it to pop up so I know who followed. I don't know. It's got such a delay though. Alright. Shiny bits. Here you go. Oh. Soup guy. There. That's how. Wow, that is a big delay. But thank you so much for following. Alright. Shiny pets. The tieflings. Cheer up. You know what? Maybe you could learn to change as we druids do. Shiny bits. The tieflings put something in your hay.
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Lovely. Alright. Talk to the other cow. Ox, whatever.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Okay. She's hangry. So let's get this stuff out of here.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
It's in here. I'll take that.
You're going to get us killed.
Drop that, because otherwise I'll think it's the other one. Okay, now.
Remember.
Let's save.
And claws. Use them.
Oh wait, Zevlor. Yeah, Zevlor. I think he wants to talk about Kaga or something. Alright, and I think it's the last thing we gotta do in here. But I do have to end in about 7 minutes. Unfortunately. Let's go steal all Zevlor's stuff, because he actually does not care for some reason. Okay. Star, you can have that. Okay. Just taking your stuff since you don't care. Might as well. Must loot all the things. Alright. I'm back. Hey, Zev.
I've already heard.
What? I didn't do
Arabella,
anything. Literally.
9 summers old. And now she'll never see another. Because of druid law.
Sorry if anybody's talking, but there's
Every
a hell
natural
of a delay
law
today.
demands I take up my sword, storm their lair, and... But no. That's what Korga wants. To prove we are exactly what she says. A threat. I won't give her the satisfaction. I'll get my people clear of this, but on our terms.
All right. You have to resist.
No, the druids are too powerful. We can't stand against them all. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
And why don't you get rid of her?
A thought I might have dismissed before Arabella. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance.
Okay, dogs.
I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
I don't know if you can hear that, but the dogs are being very annoying and barking. Alright. So, they've already let you pass once. I'm not some murderer for hire.
If the issue is coin, I'll ensure you're well rewarded. But if you believe Korga deserves your compassion after what she's done, there's nothing more to discuss.
Don't worry. I'm sure Kaga will get what's coming to her. Phone, what do you want? No, it's just a notification as usual. Alright, I've got 4 minutes. See if I can get us at least headed in the direction I need to be going. Because there's something I want to pick up before we go and do all the quests.
I already told you I don't have it!
Okay,
How
kid.
stupid
guess I could break up that, but it's not really important. Alright. Let's get out of here. And then I'll see. What's this? Step 4. I already talked to you, bud. Alright. Yeah, definitely not gonna get there. Because I gotta end soon, but I wanna at least start heading that way. Okay, let's look at our map.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now a mere werebear could swap me halfway to arm.
Okay, Will.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Alright. Okay, Githyanki patrol's that way. We are here. Goblin camp is that way. So we need to go up there to get something that I would like us to get before we do all the quests and stuff. So we'll start heading that way, but I'm going to have to end here in a little bit. Could go up there too. Guess we could go up here and get this stuff, and then we'll head. Maybe. We go. Gotta grab some stuff and things, but this isn't the stuff I was going after. I just figured that since I'm passing it, I'll probably forget about it if I don't come get it now. Okay. Gotta grab this food and some other things. Give me my sausage. I want my sausage too. Alright. I think there's a chest up here. There it is. They make so much noise when you tell them to climb. You guys are killing fools left and right, but climbing a ladder, no, that's still much work. Oh, hi, Imp. This stuff. Now I forget. What's the check for this thing? I forget. I don't remember.
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy.
Okay. I forget what the check is for this. I don't remember.
Something at the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Attune yourself to the spider's natural rhythm.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Okay, even though that should be better. I've got +2 for that, so I'm going to go with that. Start your hand in, hoping to snatch the bag. Ugh. Ouchies. Oh, just barely.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Okay. Alrighty. Got it. Take all. Gonna drop this because I don't like having more than one. I get confused. I don't know if this is gonna have a use later, but it doesn't have a use now, so I'm just gonna put it as junk for now. Alright, but that's just about time, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching, thank you for the follow, and if I can get up early enough tomorrow, I will try to stream again. For now, I am off to deal with all the annoyances that come with the day, and like I said, I will try to get up early enough to do this tomorrow, but I do have a little bit more time tomorrow. So hopefully, I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.